Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Aries, the Emperor here. I am back with another general reading for all of my Aries angels. If you are new here, welcome. Join us for a spell if this message resonates with you. This is an all Aries channel for all of my Aries placements, okay? Cross watchers, you are always welcome. Just take in mind this reading may or may not resonate with everyone, and that is okay. Do not force the reading first and foremost. Thank you to everyone that takes the time to like, subscribe to the channel, your donations, to those of you who share my readings, book personal readings, and shop the vegan-friendly website. Yesterday got pretty hectic. Of course, you know what day it is. I had unexpected family come in. I got kidnapped, to say the most. And I didn't get an opportunity to come on here and just express my love and my well wishes, and just to let each and every last one of you guys know you are a gift to me. You know, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, you are the biggest gift that Spirit God could ever give me. And I want y'all to know that. I didn't get to say that yesterday, but I'm back. All right, let's put that out there. So I have readings to get out to you guys, natal chart readings, personal readings, candle orders, and I'm working diligently to do that. If you need to connect with me, all of my information is in the description box down below, as well as my second channel, Kiss My Cosmo, where I'm reading for all 12 signs. I've already rebooted the channel, so go over there and catch up on readings you haven't seen already. I feel like there's a message in there for each and every last one of you guys, because you're exceptional. Just like the title of this reading says, why the fuck not? Would there be a message for you in there? Okay. I am an extension of you. You are an extension of me. All right. Let's be clear about it. Okay. But on a serious note, like I mentioned, all my info is in the description box down below. I will be taking a break. I won't be doing any personal readings for the first quarter of January, okay? So let's get into the reading without further ado. All right, let's just talk about it. You are exceptional individually. When you come through, you step in a way that they don't make them no more. You know, you a chip off that block, and the block is somewhere in a museum now, because like I mentioned here, it is something that is of history. You know what I mean? You're a piece of history, and a piece that is awed, looked at, and studied, and something that people want to recreate for themselves, or feel like they're a part of. Or, some of y'all are creating breaking generational curses, and creating generational wealth, whether that be physical wealth or emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because great cycles start with a healthy mindset. And you rule over the crown, the head, as Aries, right? So, like I said, not only do you come through and you step, you show up and you show out. You make peace and you leave it all out on the dance floor. People may think they ruffle your feathers and they may try and break your spirit, but really, they're just helping you out. They helping to dust you off. They helping to wipe you down, as Lil Boosie would say. So let's get into the reading. We have the Knight of Swords is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck here. You are exceptional, an exceptional individual with qualities about you, where you could sit at the round table and you actually do ruffle feathers of groups and families, and people who think they have it together. And not just have it together, people who think they better than you. Because who's better than you? Nobody. Because guess what? Ain't nobody better than nobody. Seven of Swords. Aquarius energy. Eight of Cups. Pisces energy. But like I said, you are someone who you don't need to stick around. I feel like this is something opening up into someone here going into the 2024 year. You've made peace, because also 12th house Pisces energy is an energy of you knowing in your mind what to do, spirit speaking through you, giving you the ideas to help change your life, to help better you from the inside out, or to help get motherfuckers out of there just in general. I feel like it's a countdown, literally, like just like that ball drop on New Year's. This your countdown. And people are going to feel away. You know, as they say, you think you elevating, you think you better. You think you're being blessed with something that they not being blessed with. And that is the truth. You are being blessed with something they not being blessed with, because they still stuck in a delusion. You know, people think because they talk a good game and they can say that they're this or present something, it doesn't mean that's the truth behind the scenes. And you making it very clear here. You know, you got fuckers feeling away, whole groups silent, trying to improve things that maybe you may have said something and it made somebody feel away, but you didn't just say it to them in a means to hurt their feelings. But I feel like somebody feels like you getting off, or you getting away with something, or you a part of something that's as old as time. But people, like they say, people will sleep on you. They will also sleep on practices and routines and habits that can help them and ultimately change their life. Like I mentioned here, for the better, but you got to cut ties with something at some point. And the Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy, aka groups, organizations, associations. You know, it's things working for you in your favor. You willing to go up against the army, the company, the machine, just by yourself here, not needing nobody to have your back or to validate what you're saying, because it's all up here. And I don't mean that in a delusional way. The magician, Aries energy, it's all up here. You making shit happen and you got them chattering. And if not now, this is what's to come. You got motherfuckers rushing to try and fix and keep up and reevaluate, relook at themselves, comparing their situation to yours, but they don't even have a good glimpse of what you got going on, because you mind yours and you only show a motherfucker a small little piece of what you got going on. Because you know it be people that will smile in your face, and they'll come just as quick as they smile in your face. They'll fade back out into the shadows here and try and watch and see and absorb whatever it is they feel like you got going on that they need a piece of. Mine don't look like that. Why Aries is look like that? Mine don't. This is what you don't see behind the scenes. And that's not even I would call that, if I say waxing moon, that means they filling up to try and be like you, which probably we will call that a waxing moon. Building up to, you know, when the moon becomes full here. But that's how strong this energy is. This isn't even them. They're not even half of what you already are a whole of. You know, somebody thought they could skip the class of, you know, it's just like you putting together something. You think you can skip steps and it still come together and it be a whole beautiful piece or item or anything. You can't skip no steps. But you got energies here who did skip those steps. And they con artists. They scammers at this point here. They're not real within. You know, they have to, once you tell a lie, you have to keep telling that lie. So it's really an energy here of that. They're not healing. Still immature, still stuck on material things, shiny things. And that ain't even just got to be shiny thing. Shiny thing could be anything. Anything you think that's going to get you ahead of somebody else. And really it don't. It's just devilish energy. It's just part-time energy. People been wanting full-time paychecks, putting in part-time energy, part-time hours. The divine don't work like that. You're not finna half-ass nothing over here and think you finna get blessed. And I feel like this being clear to somebody. The devil works in groups. All right? The devil needs faces. The devil needs energy. Quantity. You quality. The devil needs quantity though. And that's where a lot of these folks is stuck in, you know. Like I mentioned in a previous reading. It don't go off of Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all that about how many followers you got and this, that, and the third. Who gives a fuck? Those people don't really give a fuck about you. And that's the truth. So that's why it's important for you, whatever you do, whether you got a spotlight on you or not, you better take what's in front of you for serious and not for fake. Don't ever lose yourself out here in these internet streets. Because what happens after all this shit crashes? Yeah. Everything gonna crash. And it's just an energy of people now seeing you for the real, knowing you're the real, having the proof, and running away with whatever that they have accumulated mentally, physically from you to try and go out there and fix up and recreate like I mentioned here. But it's still devilish-like. It still ain't the real thing. And they still having to come back to negatively cipher energy from you. Or you be careful of what you're going into and what you're inheriting. And what's being introduced to you. And who's trying to spin a block. And why people really your friends. Because something telling me, like I said, you don't need them. But why do people have to jump through hoops and psychologically have these tactics against you to make you comply? Why they got to play mind games with you, angels? Because you don't go for that. You may seem delusional yourself. You may like to party. You may be out there. You may be all of these things that when people look at you, they read you for something that is not actually you. Because that's probably just your rising sign, just peeking through and saying hello. Because your rising sign most times explains your personality to the world. It's how people see you, so they can mistake you for being a Libra when you're really, an Aquarius or a Capricorn or an Aries. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel like this is where somebody is fucking up, or this is where these individuals are fucking up. They thought they had you in the bag. You were on the back burner. You don't know as much as what you come off to actually really know. You don't seem as strong as you really are. You don't seem as brave as you really are. Like you won't cut off something. Like you're going to need them like they need you, or they need others to stay afloat or be codependent. But the whole time you're not of that energy. You in this world, but you're not of it. And it's fucking mind blowing. You got to be exceptional. You got to be different. And it's two cards that even match the title of this reading here. You shutting down groups and families. You changing ways. Like I mentioned here, you creating generational wealth and you shutting down generational curses. You're making positive, health conscious decisions for yourself going forward. This your winter season coming up. And everybody can feel it. Just don't let everybody confuse you. Because you've overworked. You've served your time. And now it's time to win. You got the devil smoking cigarettes back to back. The devil's a chimney smoker right now because you in this King of Pentacles ass energy. You the biggest fish of them all, baby. You're like Moby Dick, and the devil can't even come close, and damn show ain't quick enough. The Four of Pentacles came out with it. Just a bunch of greedy motherfuckers trying to sell you a dream. But my favorite line is, you ain't buying. Ha! Greedy individuals that want what's yours. Now, you may have gave somebody a little taste of something. You know, this may be somebody trying to come back and be sexual with you. You know, or somebody making advances towards you. Somebody wanting you to see them. But like, there's like a Jezebel type of energy. It's not positive. But Spirit is saying for you to be authentic. You have nothing to hide. And what they think they getting away with, it's not going to get them anywhere. It's not going to get them. I was going to say it's not going to get them far. Somebody is just still stuck in their old ways. They're just getting old in their ways. But you, on the other hand, it's like you being granted something new. You know, it's just like Tina Turner said, the woman was what, in her 50s or something like that. And she divorced Ike Turner. And the only thing she said she wanted to keep was her name. It's power in a name. And for you, I feel like that's you, your name. That's what all you need to set your foundation up. And it's up to you to make sure that it stays influential and exceptional, and that you're not doing dirty things in the dark and accepting dirty deeds like a lot of these individuals have done. And now they have this tainted energy because people think that you can't win being right, but that's not the case. You're very much so doing it and living it. Now you got them all confused. But they also prideful. They all have terrible habits that they know you're not going to accept this type of energy. And I don't blame you. It may seem like it's taking you longer to do something, but don't ever compromise yourself for anybody. Don't ever have somebody have you juggling what you already know is right and what you already don't. When what you already know is wrong. Because Spirit is working for you and through you here. So while you are dealing with hard times here, just get ready to hear that engine rev up. Those pipes. Because that means your ride is on the way, baby. Like, she's 2 of Pentacles here and it's 2 motorcycles here. You trading in and you upgrading. And she got the magic wand in her hand. The sun behind her, carrying good health, wealth, and all types of energies. That means the sun is rising for you again here. 7 of Wands. You just keep protecting yourself and in that energy. Give me a few more and I'm going to close this reading out. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. What you got is going to go for years and generations. This is like 3 different generations of individuals in this photo here. Motherfuckers like to look like they have something. Like they're rich or they're positive or, you know, image is everything. Don't get me wrong in this today's society. You know, but it's one thing to create something and it's not really you. You have to create something and it actually be you. That way it's going to last so much longer. And even though you haven't always been the materialistic type, you don't seem like you have the latest this or the latest that, or you're different, you stand out. You are still teaching each and that last one of these motherfuckers a valuable lesson. And that's letting success come to you. That's actually being you. Everybody don't like who they are. But everybody can't be famous. Everybody can't be this. Everybody can't be that. That's why you figure out who you are and you run with that. And that, my friend, is going to take you everywhere you need to go. Everything you need to see. And it's going to make you create and become everything you need to be. And you standing in that power, or you're headed in that direction, literally, while people are running from themselves. You are running to find yourself. And that is something that money can't buy, but it could take you so much further in life. You know, look how rich this 10 of Pentacles is. With just these few people. And some of y'all only got a little small village that got your back. That's all you need a lot of times. Like I said, you need to stay grounded. The devil got all these motherfuckers out here, but they all still look lost. Nobody is fulfilled. I'm going to leave this reading here. Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. I'll catch you later. Ciao.